In our last video, we talked about what might be wrong with the new DJI smart controller. Now, let's look at the reasons that you should buy it. Hi, I'm Ash from DroningON, and I have a smart controller on its way, and no doubt will have a lot more thoughts after it arrives. Plus, I'll bring a full review to you. But in the meantime, as we say in the UK, this device is very Marmite. People love it or hate it, and there really doesn't seem to be any middle ground. The product is clearly targeted at a certain type of use case, and it might not appeal to you, but others certainly do love it. And this video will summarize my reasons for loving this device and for being very excited for it to arrive. Here we go. Now, my first point here is that this device has a specially designed inbuilt Android platform. And I love that because I've found over the years when upgrading DJI Go that my phone device or my tablets have started to struggle. It's very, very hard to design an app that just has to work with multiple hardware, multiple platforms, HTC, Samsung, etc., etc. I like the fact that this is a single platform designed by DJI and hopefully therefore has the best and optimum compatibility with DJI Go. Now, my biggest gripe about flying DJI drones has always been the fiddly nature of getting your phone connected into that transmitter, getting it plugged into that annoying little USB cable, being very careful not to damage the USB port, etc., etc. It can take minutes to get up and flying when you haven't docked your phone already. And so I love the fact that I can turn on this new smart controller and within 20 to 30 seconds, I am ready to fly. Now, many of you out there will state that you can use a regular transmitter and be up and flying in 30 seconds as well. Well, I guarantee that in a race, when you haven't already docked your phone, the smart controller will be quicker. And the sooner you get up in the air, the sooner you've got that big smile on your face. Another key point is that when you're flying with your mobile phone docked, I'm always very conscious of incoming calls or messages. And yeah, you can turn it on to flight mode, but then you've got no mobile phone. Now, of course, you could use a dedicated second mobile phone, but I like the fact that this smart controller is all in one and it keeps my mobile phone free to use for other purposes. I love the fact that the smart controller has inbuilt HDMI out, and that was a really, really nice feature for DJI to have implemented. There will be many people out there, press, media, maybe even people running live events, that will absolutely love the fact that they can plug that HDMI straight into a projector or a TV at an event, even some sort of large-scale cinema screen, and showcase their live flight to an audience of people. Now, that feature isn't going to appeal to everybody, but certainly to people that want to have that kind of a use case, they'll love it. Now, another comparison when you're using a docked mobile phone versus the smart controller, I've always found that it's been very hard to touch those buttons on the screen by the edge of the screen. Certainly the menu, the back buttons, and also some of the features in the DJI Go app, largely because of the clamps that go around the phone. With the new smart controller, you don't have anything obstructing your access to the sides of the screen, and that's going to make using the DJI app much, much easier. I'm sure it isn't just me that struggled to hit the settings button in the top right-hand corner of the DJI Go app when you're using your mobile phone docked into the regular transmitter. Hopefully the smart controller overcomes all of that. Now, here's another point. When you're getting ready to go out and fly your drone, you have to make sure that your drone batteries are charged, your transmitter's charged, your mobile phone or your secondary mobile device is charged. The big benefit of the smart controller is that you only now need to charge one device. You don't need to charge a mobile phone and a transmitter separately. It's just all part of that time-saving element. So preparing to go out and fly your drone will require you to remember far less and do far less, and to get out there and fly far sooner. The other point relating to that is no longer do you need to monitor the charge levels of two devices when you're flying. You don't need to worry about your transmitter battery dying or your mobile phone battery dying. It's one device with one charge status, and that's all you need to worry about now. And finally, you're going to get longer flight times out of the smart controller. It's got a quoted battery life of 2.5 hours. And if we look at the regular Mavic 2 controller, most people out there will tell you that they're getting around 2 hours of continuous flight time. And that's also on the assumption that the mobile phone attached to the regular transmitter will last for 2 hours. With the smart controller, you've got far less of a headache worrying about charge levels, and you're going to get a longer overall flight time. So there we go, they're my thoughts on why you should buy the smart controller. However, as I said at the beginning of the video, this product is going to either appeal to you or not at all. So think about your use case when you're flying drones. If this doesn't appeal, don't buy it. But please do appreciate that for a lot of people out there, they're gonna love this product. Do comment below with your thoughts on this, and also get over to our DroningON discussion group, which now at over 3,000 members is a really good place to be, where we're all actively discussing this product launch right now. Give the video a thumbs up, click that subscribe button, and thank you very much for watching.